has had an historic relationship with the United Kingdom, and by extension, Her Majesty the Queen. The passing of Her Majesty the Queen has been received here in Ghana with heavy hearts, prompting His Excellency the President to direct that all official flags in Ghana fly at half-mast for 7 days. The high points of Ghana's relationship with Her Majesty were in the years 1961 and 1999 with her official visits. Indeed, in her 1961 visit, a special high life tune was composed in her honor called "Welcome, Your Majesty." Her famous dance with Ghana's first president and influential Pan-Africanist, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, at the farewell ball in Accra in 1961 was described by scholars as both symbolic and significant to the Commonwealth. Her Majesty the Queen showed remarkable leadership in an era marked by strong anti-colonial and independence waves in the African continent. It is therefore not surprising that under her reign, the Commonwealth saw such a huge transformation. When my attention was drawn to the royal family's statement in the afternoon of September the 8th this year, expressing doctors' concerns about the health of the Queen, I least expected that her passing was that imminent, as she was seen in public 2 days earlier, appointing Prime Minister Liz Truss. Though her passing came as a shock to us, her 96-year-old long life and 70 years of reign as Queen of the United Kingdom and the Realms, and as head of the Commonwealth, are worth celebrating. In these roles, Her Majesty had a yeoman's task of overseeing the transition of Great Britain from the tensions of the post-World War II era, especially the Cold War, playing an instrumental role in granting independence to former British colonies, one of which is our beloved Ghana, and contributing immensely to the relative peace the world has enjoyed since the end of the Second World War. Her Majesty knew from her youthful days, especially in her role during World War II, that she was called to public service. And even when she was called upon to take up the throne in 1952, she found in it an opportunity to give of her best to not just the Commonwealth, but to humanity as a whole. Her Majesty also embraced change as part of life and made good use of it when necessary. Right from the beginning, when it became apparent that the young Elizabeth would no longer live her normal life following her father's accession to the throne, she accepted her new destiny in good faith and all the changes that came with it. She would go on to superintend over a Commonwealth that would transform into a large community of independent nations. Indeed, at the time of her passing, the Commonwealth has become so attractive that even non-Anglophone countries are applying to join. Her Majesty has demonstrated that one of the marks of leadership is to accept change and make the best of it. Today, we do not only celebrate her life as an individual, but we are also celebrating the quintessence of selfless public service and leadership in the modern era.